Hey, what's up guys? It's Noon, and I'm super excited to bring you guys a bit of a Braum overview and explanation behind his tools and how to play him. I was able to capture this footage at EVO 2024, which just happened. So many thanks to Riot for all the help, and a personal thank you to Apology Man Yahozi, who played Braum in much of the footage you're about to see. So thanks for hanging out, and now let's get to Braum. The way that Braum was described to me overall is that he kind of functions as a big body support character that's not very fast at moving around the screen, but he has really big tools that can hit you hard and get the game plan started really well. And he's also really good at using those tools to enable his partner's game plan if you can apply them correctly as well. Alright, so the first tool we're going to get into from Braum is his back S2, which is the shield. As an assist, it has one hit of armor that allows you to tag into Braum and punish that attack that you absorbed. When he's a character on point, he has an infinite amount of armor during the duration that you hold the move. This allows you to walk around and charge and hold the shield, and you can call assist during it and tag to allow for good counterattacks into your partner and get the party started. The only things that will break the armor while you're on point are supers, throws, and charge attacks such as a charged 5H. One thing to note is that the armor on back S2 actually starts up on frame 4, making it a good reversal option against stagger pressure and assist calls from your opponent in neutral. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about from Braum is his mechanic called Unbreakable, and he gets this kind of power up from landing certain special moves on hit, as well as a super and even one special move on block. Now, what Unbreakable does is it gives some normals armor on their startup, and it's really good because he has like shorter normals that will allow him to kind of like bully you when he's closer, so it's really dope. And it also allows him access to 2 unique special moves. Now, the other move that Braum gains access to while he has an Unbreakable stored is his neutral S1, which functions as a fireball that travels the whole duration of the screen. It'll never go away until it whiffs or it's blocked, and if it's hit, it basically freezes the opponent in place wherever they are, air or ground, and they're just stuck there for an extreme amount of frames, and you can just run up from full screen, tag, get a combo, start like a charged 5H combo, charged 2H combo. It's pretty crazy and very nice to use in combos, in neutral. It's a good tag move, just a very good move overall. The next piece of Braum's kit that we're going to go over is his neutral S2. It's basically a forward-moving attack with 2 parts that the second part, when it hits you, leads into him charging Unbreakable, and it's a good place to tag, to super, or to just end your combo and go for Oki on your opponent. Now, the main thing to note is that it is unsafe if you just use it alone. It can be punished by medium normals and jab normals and stuff like that, so you're going to want to use assists to make it safe and to allow you to continue your pressure, as you'll see in these clips coming up. And basically, if you don't do that, you're going to get punished. And the only way to make neutral S2 safe on block is by charging it, which adds a lot of startup to it. But it always makes it safe on block. You will not be an advantage from a charged S2 unless it hits in the later active frames, which is really hard to do in a real match. So it's not something that's going to happen, but it's just something to take note of, and it's good to know. The next piece of Braum's kit we're going to look at is his down S1, which is his command grab. And it's a pretty cool tool that he has in his kit because, you know, unlike other games where you get a big command grab and it just leads to this crazy combo into a setup, it really scales the combo down, meaning that you don't get a long combo after. You get a really short, sweet combo, and you have to make a decision to either, you know, use that hit you get from the command grab to go into his Unbreakable if you have it, or if you already have Unbreakable, how you can use it to enable your opponent to set up a tag in or something like that. So it's a pretty dope move and really, really strong. Because Braum is fitting into this big body playstyle, the startup frame data on his jabs are actually slower than other characters such as Yasuo and Echo, who have faster jabs. It makes sense since this archetype usually has slower buttons and slower movement speed, but in turn they have access to big tools that can cover the screen and do some serious damage. Moving on to Braum's air specials. The first one is this giant strike attack that covers a good portion of the screen. You'll see in later clips that it ends up being one of his main combo tools, since it causes a wall slump effect on hit if you can hit the opponent into the corner with it. It's also very good at baiting anti-airs from opponents, allowing you to punish them if you space it correctly. Be warned, if you get too close, you can still get anti-aired for throwing out this move carelessly. Another one of Braum's air special moves is his dive bomb looking attack. It's a very good combo tool solo because it can OTG, and it allows him to continue the combo with an assist or a super. It also serves as a very strong tool that allows you to tag into your assist/duo. Now let's get into maybe my favorite move out of his entire kit, which is his forward S1, which is his Poro Throw. And it's exactly what it sounds like. He throws a Poro at you, and it's kind of used to close the gap between a faster character running away from Braum. You can use it as a setup tool, as a combo tool even. You can also hold the input forward S1 and charge it up, and he throws it further, and he can do a lot of things with that. Like I said, setups, combos, stuff like that. Very, very useful move. Very cool. Do not overlook this one. Another thing to add about the forward S1 Poro Throw move is that it has really low recovery. So when you charge one up and you throw it further, like full screen, to try and chase an opponent or catch them for moving backwards, right? Braum himself can actually chase behind it a bit and follow it. And, he won't have to use an assist to start pressure. You can, confirm with a normal or even a special move, follow up with an assist, tag in, and pressure that way too. Getting into one of Braum's key normals is his 2H. It's a very strong anti-air attack. That's kind of like its main use is as an anti-air attack. But a big thing to remember and highlight of this attack is that it kind of has like a 360 hurt box around him. Like it'll hit in front of him, above him, and also behind him. And on block, let's say they block behind you or they get hit from behind you, you can hit 5H into, chained into one of his other normals like 6H, and kind of keep up the block string pressure or confirm the combo from an awkward angle. So it's a very, very good universal anti-air attack that you need to incorporate into your game plan. Another thing to remember while you're playing Braum is that his movement speed is a bit slower. And the devs were telling me this is pretty much because he fits that big body archetype. He's that support character. So he's not necessarily the guy who's rushing you down and just kind of moving all over you and just trying to murder you, right? He's more of that big body support, play around in the back, choose his moments kind of guy. So his movement speed is slower when you can see that in his like forward wave dash, his backwards wave dash, meaning like it's going to be a bit easier to lane Braum out and to run away from him. And also he's not really going to be able to run away from you, but that's why he has those big tools to kind of control space as well. So just keep that in mind too. Moving on to Braum's supers, his down-down S1 super is very similar to Magneto's Magnetic Shockwave from UMVC3. It functions similarly as well in the sense that it does more damage mid-screen since it moves the screen with the opponent, which means this super is weaker in the corner. Braum's down-down S2 super is mainly used as a combo ender to cash you out for some damage. It also gives you Unbreakable at the end of it, but note, if you use the super while you have Unbreakable, it'll take you out of it. Braum's ultimate, his down-down S1 plus S2, is an invincible strike attack and is basically just used as a combo ender to get you some big damage. It can also be used as a reversal to get you out of some sticky situations. Another new mechanic that came with Braum in this build of 2xKO is the Pulse Fuse, and it gives you access to auto combos by pretty much just mashing one button. You can access different auto combo strings by pressing L, M, or H attack buttons. The light auto combo is a basic air to ground combo that ends in a hard knockdown special move. Nothing crazy. The medium auto combo starts with 5M and is by default pretty short, and ends in a special move that will also be cancelled into a level 1 super if you have the meter. The heavy auto combo is very similar to the medium auto combo, where if it's used as a starter, it's a short combo starting with 5H into a special move that will then be automatically cancelled into your level 2 super if you have the meter available. The cool thing about this fuse is that you can mix and match the auto combos to suit your needs in the game. Here you can see Braum starts with a light auto combo and blends into a medium auto combo that ends with a special into super since he has the meter there. And this leaves Braum unbreakable. And yeah, dudes, that's pretty much it in terms of showing off and explaining individual tools and moves from Braum's kit right now. Going forward, Apology Man and Yahozi actually allowed me to record them, do some clips with Braum showing cool combos, cool synergy, and stuff like that. So thanks for watching and look forward to this. So this is pretty much just a little Braum BNB to get into Unbreakable solo. Alright, so this is what we've been waiting for. It's basically a BNB combo with Braum using the Unbreakable S1 Fireball and Poro Throw incorporated to a corner carry combo and into a reset setup. In this clip, a dev shows Braum's S2 super synergy with Echo's install super as an example of how the double down fuse can be used with Braum to make him a good partner. This is an example of a combo using his sweep that can be used to hit retreating guard if it's used as a block string later as well. It uses his 2-hit sweep that can be confirmed with his air special move that OTGs, like we mentioned earlier. Now this next combo, it's just swag. Have fun watching it. Until it isn't. Shoutouts to Apology Man for dropping the ender. Love that guy. This is a combo that can lead to the corner and ends with back S2, leaving him more plus since he cancels the recovery from his previous move, allowing him for a better setup on Oki. Here's a tag launcher idea to use at the end of an Echo BNB that leads into a Braum that has Unbreakable available. Here we have another example of the double down DHC synergy going from Braum's S2 super into Echo's install super that allows him to get the kill in the combo. This clip is a Braum corner hit into an Echo tag that leads into a nasty corner setup. This is a Braum BNB that you'd use mid-screen using Power Throw. It's pretty dope. Alright, so this is a Braum corner BNB that leads into an Echo sandwich setup with a full charge after image setup. Just leads into disgusting mix. That's not hype. Thanks everyone for watching, and make sure to stay tuned for the next video where I'll be fighting against the dev's high-level Braum. Make sure to tune into my stream over on Twitch during the alpha, where I'll be 24 streaming the entire time, playing with other top players and friends and other special guests. More announcements to come. See you guys then.